This year marks the 30th anniversary of Hotter Than July, the world's longest running Black Pride event.
And joining us this morning is Rebecca Salminen with the Detroit Historical Museum, and she is here to talk about a couple of the exhibits at the Detroit Historical Museum highlighting Detroit's Black queer community. Rebecca, thank you for being with us.
It's always a pleasure.
You look fabulous.
Yes. So before we get into the exhibits, talk to us about the historical significance of Hotter Than July.
Well, you know, Detroit is known for doing some first in the nation kind of stuff, and Hotter Than July started in 1995, and it was the first in the nation around this idea of Black gay pride, right? And so it's not just a parade. We've had a parade for a long time, but it's a full week of kind of supportive services, celebration, kind of all the things around being Black and gay and proud of it in Detroit.
Okay.
Let's talk about the exhibits. There are actually two. Tell us about them.
Yeah, so we've got the Hotter Than July, of course. That's on the second floor of the Detroit Historical Museum. It's got kind of memorabilia, all the things that you would think. It's got banners, it's got all of the fun facts. Really fun to have a kind of tour through the museum and then find these fabulous photographs, all the history that you want. You know, and then the other one is in our lower level. So we like to kind of spread things out around the museum, bring people through. That has come out in Detroit, and this is actually the second time we've staged this exhibit. The first time was the 50th anniversary of Detroit's first sort of pride parade, although it was a demonstration at that time in 1972. So
wow.
That one was the subject of this comic book here. A local artist and local historian teamed up to make the comic book. 23,000 of those comic books were distributed. And we've got the exhibit there that talks all about that story in the lower level of the Historical Museum.
Nice.
Right. So how can our viewers experience both of these exhibits, and how long will they be on display?
Yep, so come on down to the Detroit Historical Museum anytime this summer. So, you know, happy Pride. It's Pride Month right now, but we're going to keep these up all summer. So just come on down anytime before Labor Day and, you know, visit the whole museum. We've got, you know, tons of Pride stuff in our store. You'll find interesting pieces of this story sprinkled throughout the museum. It's really worth taking a couple of hours, maybe on one of those really hot summer days. We've got great air conditioning there.
You sure do.
You do.
That's very true. That's a great selling point.
Yes, it is. Just hang
Tour
out.
the whole museum, see these exhibits, do a little shopping. It's a great day out for your friends and your family.
I love that idea.
So what has been the reaction from the community when people come and do experience these exhibits now and in the past?
You know what? We tell Detroit stories. We're really passionate about making sure we're telling all of Detroit stories. We want everybody to come and find a piece of their own history in our halls, on our walls, and this is a great Detroit story. You know, we've been doing Pride here since 1972, and it's a story that deserves telling. People love to see it. That's why we come out in Detroit back for another go-around. We hope that all those folks will come back and enjoy it again.
All right, so we know what the comic book is all about, but walk us through some of this other merch that you've brought in.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's Pride. So we've got it in the store, and there's just tons of stuff really for people of all ages. So we've got the Detroit Tigers Pride hat. We've got this Bronco hat here. That's on sale all the time.
Okay.
And so we've got stuff in our store that's going to be special all year round, but it's just a really fun opportunity for us to tie some of our exhibits together with some of the merchandise that's on sale in the store and frankly on our online store too.
I love it.
Yeah. This is great. Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us on Live in the D.
Always a pleasure.
We appreciate it. For more information about these and other exhibits, visit DetroitHistorical.org. That's DetroitHistorical.org.